Welcome to Garden Crossings. I'm Heidi. Today I'm going to give you an update on a planting that we did, probably I think it was in June, on our hydrangeas and also on our thujas. So here we have the pufferfish hydrangeas, the little lime punch hydrangeas, and then the little quick fires. And then, like I said, the thujas, these are the North Poles. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at how they're doing. First off, I'm just going to say, excuse the weedy mess. We have to get out here and do some weeding to get some of the weeds that are starting to poke through the bark here. But for the most part, the bark has done a pretty good job of just keeping most of the weeds at bay. So what we did is we planted the North Pole arborvitaes, or thuja, in the back of this bed. These will get about 10 to 15 foot tall and about 3 to 4 foot wide when they're mature. So we're kind of trying to create a windbreak as well as kind of blocking off that water pump house there behind our property. So just to kind of create a natural looking fencing and border. So these plants are about, I'd say they're probably about 4 foot tall or so right now, about my shoulder height, filling in nicely. And I just love how they kind of move in the breeze. In front of them, once we got them planted, we realized like we have plenty of planting space left, so let's use it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the hydrangeas. So these were all planted from a 1 gallon size container, and these were also planted in June. A few of them are blooming, so let's go ahead and take a look at the few that are blooming. The first one we have here is the little quick fire hydrangea, and this one is going to be probably the first one to start blooming next year once they've kind of had a full season in the ground. Little quick fire has more of a lace cap type flower going on. It's a little bit more airy. The flowers start off white and turn a hot pink color as they transition and age. All of the shrubs in here are going to get about 5 foot tall when they're mature. These are all panicle hydrangeas, which are hardy in zones 3 to 8, and they all bloom off of the new growth, so they can be trimmed either in the fall or in the spring. The next ones we have here, these I believe are the pufferfish. Yeah, these are the pufferfish hydrangeas. And the pufferfish, they have beautiful, really big white flowers. Now these flowers here, you're probably thinking, Heidi, they're not that big. But again, these are young plants, right? They have to grow into their own. But they've got beautiful white flowers, and this particular plant, the pufferfish, these flowers are going to turn more of a lime green, and they really don't take on that pink coloration. So a little bit different than the others out here is we're not going to see any pinks coming off of the pufferfish hydrangeas. Continuing on as we go, we have the little lime punch, which is showing beautiful colors right now of pink. They started off white and now we're transitioning into the pink phase. And yeah, they're all doing so great out here. And our intention is we kind of there is a pattern going on, because for those of you who watch me know symmetry is kind of important to me. So there is a definitive pattern out here. And as these plants grow and mature, they're going to create a hedge. I'm pretty sure for how we have them spaced, they're going to be touching each other as they get to their full height and width, which is fine because, like I said, we wanted kind of a hedge look. The neat thing is that they're going to all bloom just at a little bit different time. So when one is finished blooming, another one should start coming into its own. So we'll just have some really neat looking, variation of when these things are blooming and colors going on. You know, it's always important when you're planting a garden, in my opinion anyways, is that not all of your color comes at the same point. I think it's important to stagger plants so that you have color that kind of just evolves as the season goes on. So far, I'm impressed with how they're doing. They're all growing nicely. They're about maybe 18 inches to 2 foot tall at this point. So they're growing really good. So excited to see what next year brings, because I think year 2 and year 3 actually will probably be the most, ooh, wow, exciting. But excited to see even what next year brings with just a little bit more growth on these plants. If you have any questions on the pufferfish hydrangea, the little lime punch, or the little quick fire, please feel free to leave them below. Thanks for watching. I'm Heidi from Garden Crossings.